cancer. Give it up for fucking Lisa Sears, everybody.
What the fuck's up? I don't really talk like that. Wow, this is, wow. Do you really act like Axl Rose with this? You do that? I may have to stay and see that. So, these ribbons, well, I don't know where the fuck it's on my coat. It has a sorority thing on there. What is that? Zeta something?
Tau.
You guys? Tau?
Zeta Tau.
I was in a sorority when I was younger. I ate a pie. I have shirts for sale on my website. But like he said, my name is Lisa Sears, and no, I'm no relation to the store, because if I were, they wouldn't have been called Snap-on tools. Oh, you got that one. You guys are quick in Kokomo. That's great. I mean, I've been out since BE. You know, before Ellen. This was even back before I knew what LBG or T even meant. Let alone that MLP, QRS, and all the other shit they keep adding. I mean, I got asked the other day if I was cis. You guys heard this? Cis? Okay, so they asked me if I was cis, and I'm like, yeah, I have a cis. They're like, no, are you cis? So I'm like, she calls me cis. They're like, no, what were you born as, and what do you identify as?
Oh, hell no.
So you've heard it. And I'm like, well, I was born a woman, and I identify as a lesbian female. Unless the bathroom lines are long. Because I'm not going to shit myself just because mine are removable. Right? And an upperclassman, I was in the cafeteria, and this upperclassman yelled, "Dyke." And I was like, he must think I'm retaining water. That's a damn joke. So my mom sat me down, I was 16. She's like, honey, we gotta have a talk. And I'm like, okay, what? And she's like, are you gay? And I'm like, what? She's like, are you gay? And I'm like, why would you ask me that? Mind you, side note, I look just like this with bigger tits, smaller belly, and less pink in the hair. But I don't know why she would have asked me that. Kind of obvious. And she's like, you and your friends want Arby's an awful lot for dinner. I'll wait. Still no? Okay. Look it up. Urban Dictionary. You'll get it later. And this was... Come on, you caught up. Good. I like her. She caught up. And this was back in the Bush era. And not just the president. He was president then. So I was real happy with him and started doing landscaping. And these kids today's days, these kids, these young gabies, they have it easy. They just have to go, and they're there. I mean, I had to and do the breaststroke. But when I found it, I was wanted to put the flag in there, like, yep, found it. Now what? So when women started doing landscaping, they started doing those landing strips, you know, and I thought that was the stupidest thing because it's not a plane. So I did one this way. When I looked down at my girlfriend, she looked like Clitler. She stayed for 8 years. People were always, yeah, I'm not sure why. People were always asking for her to get married, though. This was before gay marriage was actually legal. And I'm like, we already are. She doesn't put out, she takes my money. Straight or gay, it's all the same, right, sir? Yeah, see, he knows. The sheriff knows. But I did think about getting married once, and we'll just call her by her real name, Twat Waffle. So I bought Twat Waffle wedding and engagement ring. Yeah, not long after my double mastectomy, I also had a wifectomy. Cut that cancer out too. So I called him like I sees him.
Good on you. Good on
Right? Yeah. But I put these rings for sale on the garage sale site and the Facebook Marketplace. You guys do that, right? But these women are always like, oh my God, they are so beautiful. I'm like, yeah, thanks for reminding me. I did a better job picking out the rings than I did the bitch that was supposed to wear them. How was I supposed to know when she said she was bi? She meant bipolar. Clarification, please. But I did buy something on the garage sale sites once, and I went to this lady's house to pick it up. And her cat came around the corner. It was a feline cat. It was gorgeous. And I'm like, can I take a picture of your cat? She's like, yeah, I paid $6 grand for that cat. I wanted to look at her and say, lady, you got ripped off. Do you know how much pussy I can get for $6 grand? Even more in Kokomo. So, okay, I'm going to talk about something. He's talking about fetishes. And I've got to disturb you guys with something that you never could have imagined is actually a fetish. Or at least I hope none of you sick fucks ever have imagined this. I was playing poker one day, and the guy that is a Fisher's Cup came over to me and my buddy, and he goes, do you see the guy to the right of the dealer? And we're like, yeah. And he goes, so he has his pants cuffed over, and he's got toenails down in the cuff of his pants. We're like, okay, that's fucking weird. And he goes, no, that's not. But when he reaches down, grabs one and eats it, it is. Yeah. Yes, no. And I was like, no, you have to be making this, no, you can't make this up. What the fuck? What did I do? The worst thing I could have done, Google. This shit's a fetish, y'all. These women sell their toenails on Twitter and on eBay for $10 to $30 a bag in case you guys are broke. Yeah, see the uniform right there, man. I need a part-time job right there. I wonder how quick I can roll them out. My neighbor is a nail tech. I asked her if I could pick up some extra toenails this week. But I did fall down the rabbit hole. And this is really a fetish. This is S&M, you guys. This is so, the women cut off their toenails and send them to these guys to eat. So they're like eating a piece of them. Personally, I prefer pussy over toenails. If I'm gonna eat a piece of somebody, right? Thank you, yeah. Usually those don't cut me. But I was going down this rabbit hole and Reddit, this guy, he's like, I have a problem. I eat my sister's toenails. One time I caught her flushing them down the toilet. I told her if she continues to do that, she'll break the toilet. So now she throws them in the trash can and I go get them. I have questions, you guys. I mean, seriously, do you clean them off before you eat them? Do these guys pay more for gel than they do acrylic? I mean, I have questions. You guys are gonna fall down the rabbit hole and you are welcome. It is disgusting and it's sick. But, so what we're here for, sorry, he brought up fetish, I had to give you this disgusting shit that I lived with, that I actually saw, and it's, but when people find out that I did have breast cancer, they're always like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, why did you give it to me? I knew you could catch the gay, I didn't know you could catch the cancer. You can't catch the gay, trust me, I've turned many women out. Back when I rocked a mullet. But they don't ever think of the positives of breast cancer. Most people don't. They only think of the negatives. I mean, it's not what happens to you, it's how you react to it. Think about the positives, especially women. Less laundry. I don't have to buy bras. I don't have to worry about them ever sagging. No more under boob sweat. Ever. I win. And I found out what Victoria's Secret is. Not spending any money there. That's her secret. So I had to go to this thing called Chemo Teach, and there's some survivors here. I know she's a survivor back here. Mom's a survivor? Come on, Mom. 3 years? So 2050?
I've had it twice.
Oh, look at you showing off and shit. I only had it once. How long have you been?
30 years.
30 years?
30 years.
Holy shit balls. Give her a round of
Anybody
applause. Anybody
else?
else? Any cancer survivor. You don't have to just have your tits messed with. And if you haven't got your mammograms, please do. And also, save your man, grab his cans. My buddy he's got stage 4 breast cancer in his lungs. So it does happen to many guys. And a friend of mine's husband died of breast cancer. So make sure you check your men's cans too. But, so I had to go to this chemo teach. You guys do chemo? You had to go to chemo teach? So there's me, a nurse, and Twat Waffle in this room. And she's told me about this food. There's a lot of foods I'm not going to be able to eat. And I'm like, okay. And she said, if you have any animals, don't let them lick you for 24 hours after your chemo because they could get sick. And I said, okay, I have dogs, I can do that. She goes, or anybody. And I'm like, why would anybody? I seriously didn't catch on at first. I was like, why? So, but I don't even understand how I didn't get that off everybody in the room. But, so, along with breast cancer sometimes comes some early cancers. And so I had to go get checked. And I'm sitting there looking all sexy with my feet up in the stirrups. And she goes, you look good. And I said, well, I did shave for you. She said, no, that's not what I meant. Okay, and she proceeded to pull out this wand, and it was a very large wand. And started putting a condom on it with lube. And I was like, how am I supposed to wear that? It doesn't have straps. I quickly found out because I lost my virginity that day, you guys. I had not prepared for this moment at all. So I said the first thing that came to mind, I'm like, do I owe you dinner? I have a date next week to go get some Arby's. I'm Lisa Sears, and that is my time.